and welcome to Raising the Standards. Jacoby with you with my partner, Bill Wolverton. Hello, Bill.
Hello, Michael.
How are you, buddy?
I'm pretty good.
Your sunburn's getting better.
I look like your shirt on my face.
True. Anyway, good to have you here. It's gonna be a fun show with one of our favorite people, Mark Winkler, who I just got a note from him because we've been trying to set up the interview.
Sure.
It said a note that said I'm not getting any younger. Mark has much more talent than he has patience. So I'm delighted to.
I have no patience.
Yeah. What do you got, a 2:00 gig or something? Give me a break. Anyway, good buddy, Mark Winkler.
But who's talking?
To you, it's we're gonna
Hi,
spend.
Michael. Hi, Bill.
Hello.
Hey, buddy, we're gonna spend the entire show with you because we're frightened how you respond if we don't. Tell me, you got a new CD out called Love Comes First.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. It
No. Do your joke. Do your joke.
Okay. Divorce comes second.
Exactly.
That's my next album.
which I hope it's a double CD since you'll have to give her half.
That's right. Well, Marvin Gaye actually did a divorce album.
Did he?
It's called he did Hear My Dear. And It was, he tried to make it the worst album he could make it because his wife was going to get all of the money, all of the royalties.
That's funny. A couple weeks ago for Weekend Liner Notes, we did What's Going On.
Yeah.
And I think that may have been the answer to it. That's,
yes, a lot was going on.
Well, she no doubt got along better with his father than he did.
Ooh.
Oh,
that's bad.
All right. So,
okay, well, let's get back to my wonderful record.
You are, to say prolific is a bit of an understatement. This is your 800th album, right?
My 23rd album.
That's 800 dog years. That's a lot of CDs.
Yeah, it's in dog years it is. Yeah.
What year did you release your first CD? Or did you release vinyl the first one? Was it on a V disc or what was it?
It was on a Stone. No, it was on vinyl.
Okay. Oh, what?
It was on cassette.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have it on 8-track?
It was 1982. No 8-track. Okay. We missed 8-track.
Well, what was your first?
1982.
What was it called?
Jazz Life.
Jazz Life.
And it was on a label I call Oblivion Records.
Okay.
Because once they put it out, you'd never hear it from it again.
Yeah.
But
now do you?
But we're on.
I was just going to say, do you produce your own stuff now?
No, I've had my last 10 albums basically produced by a wonderful producer, Barbara Brighton.
Okay.
Who she's my producer. We fight like cats and dogs. I mean, but she's great.
All right, we talk about this, and we've got time to chat, unless you get angry again and want to leave. Let's talk. Let's talk about what a producer does, particularly from the standpoint of an artist. I would think if anybody puts their foot down, well, that could go either way. How's the relationship?
Right now, it's really good because about two albums ago, I suddenly realized that she was always right.
Yeah,
So unfortunately, but it's true, she's always right. So now I'm mellower. I'm trying to be mellower. You wouldn't know it from today, but I'm trying to be mellower. So I try not to lose my temper so much.
But we have a great relationship. Are ever so kinder now, Bill.
Good.
Well, tell me what is her responsibility on the project?
Sure. Okay. It starts with picking the material. So she says no a lot.
Okay.
I'll play her a song that I think is great that maybe I've written, and she'll go, I don't like it so much. She did that last night. I played her a new song, and I could tell she wasn't so crazy about it. So I listened to her. So she helps me pick the material for the song, for the album. She comes up with some ideas for the material, and that starts it. Then she helps me pick the musicians that we're going to be using, and she's in the studio with me, tracking date when we're doing all the musicians live like they used to do, with Sinatra. We do all the musicians all together live.
Oh, that's great.
2 days.
That is.
Yeah.
Isn't it great? Yeah. 5 tracks a day usually. And she's there and she's running it because I'm in the booth doing my scratch vocals. So I'm not really thinking about anything but singing. So she's running the show. So she's collaborating with my wonderful engineer, Tally Sherwood, who's been with me for 1 million albums. And that's what she does. Then I do my vocals, and she helps me with my vocals because I have no idea when I'm good or bad. I mean, I sort of do, but she's much, much better at it. Then when the record's done, she mixes it because I hate mixing records, so I go to another room. And then that's it. So she does a lot of stuff for her money.
So you said it was a couple albums back you realized she's always right?
Yes.
But you're struggling to be more mellow, which means you still fight. So what do you choose to fight about now, even knowing she's right?
Oh, there's a lot to fight about when you're making a record. Oh, Bill. Oh, my God.
There's always something.
I guess.
Now,
there's always something to fight about, man.
Mark,
but honestly, yes.
No, I was just going to say, is she a musician?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
She plays the piano, and she's very good talking to the musicians. And, she is a musician. And she has great taste. And she also keeps me, how can I say this? She keeps me in the jazz world.
Good.
Because I'm a songwriter, so sometimes I'll want to do a country western song.
Sure.
Or I'll want to do something that's sort of stupid, and she'll go, no. You have to do the Mark Winkler stuff.
Yeah.
And she's right.
Did you know Giacomo Gates, whom you know and a good friend of ours?
Yeah.
Used to talk about Helen Keane, who worked with Bill Evans and Tony Bennett. Did you know her? And from everything I've heard in the business, she was a consummate producer and / agent.
No, I didn't know her.
Okay.
I didn't know her.
No. Well,
but Barbara and I were brought together by this wonderful woman who headed up one of my labels that I was on called Pausa, Chase Music Group in the 80s, named Ellen Cohen. And she was I could write a book about this woman. She was just a character. She either loved you or she hated you. And she loved me. But unfortunately, she passed away too young. She was 37 of breast cancer. And when I was at her funeral, I was standing next to Peter White, the guitarist, and he was on the label at the time. You know Peter White, he's smooth jazz.
Right.
So I said to Peter, I said, "Oh, Ellen loved you, Peter." And she said, "No, she didn't. She hated me. She hated smooth jazz." So Ellen was one of those ladies, she'd tell you how it was. And she introduced Barbara to me. And Barbara is a lot like Ellen.
Now, you say you worked with the same engineer for years. Do you do your own arrangements, or do you work with an arranger as well?
I work with arrangers, wonderful arrangers like John Beasley. And on the new record, I work with Josh Nelson and Jameson Trotter. And no, I have great arrangers. I write the lyrics. I'm the lyricist. I'm the singer. I keep in my lane.
So you don't do the music?
No, I write with wonderful musicians.
And do you have a partner you've worked with more than others?
Yes. I'm working with this guy now named Greg Gordon Smith.
Mm-hmm.
And we've been writing a lot of stuff together. But I'm a musical slut, Michael. So, I've written with over 225 people, I'm sure, over my career.
Sure.
Which lasts about 7 centuries.
Well, you do sing around.
I've written with a lot of people.
Yeah.
I do. I mess around.
And self-realization is the first step on the road to recovery. You only have 11 steps left. We're gonna.
I'll make it.
We're gonna break the conversation a couple of times and play some music so people can get an idea. Unfortunately, it's Etta James. No, I'm kidding. It's gonna be your stuff.
Etta James is great, by the way.
We're gonna play the title cut here. Tell me how that came together and how it came to you.
That has a good story.
Oh, good.
Love comes first. Yeah, it's Love Comes First. Okay, this is how it happened. I was teaching a vocal workshop with this guitarist named Dory Amarillo. And I was telling the girl, somehow I said to her, I want to write this song called Love Comes First. And the girl said to me, that's a great title. And then Dory, who I've never written with before, said, oh, I want to write that title. I said, great, write it. So at the end of the workshop, he wrote the song. He said, can I play you the song? I said, what do you mean? He said, I wrote the song for Love Comes First and write the lyric. And so he played it for me. And it took him 5 minutes to write it. And I loved it. A beautiful melody, the melody you're going to hear. And the next day I wrote the lyrics for it because it inspired me. And that's how it got written. It was a very quick song.
Now, does that speed the process up by having the music first?
No, but I'd rather have the music first because it's the music stupid. Because if the music isn't good, the song's not going to be good. Doesn't matter how great my lyric is. If the music isn't good, it's not. The song's not going to be good.
Yeah, it does beg the neophyte question, which are the only ones I ask. Is it easier? Is it easier to match the music to the lyrics than the lyrics to the music?
No, they're both hard, really hard.
I just want to point out.
And
to
that's
listeners.
why you drink. That's why writers drink.
I wanted to point out to the listeners.
It's really hard.
That I used the word "or," and I got an answer of no.
That's true.
That's true.
That's why I fight with my producer. I fight with my producer because I'm a contentious little guy. But this reminds me of a Sammy Kahn story where they asked him what comes first, the words of the music, and he says the check.
That's right. I saw Sammy Kahn years ago, and he was talking about 3 coins in a fountain. That it became worldwide hit. I won the Academy Award, best song of the year. What was it from? Something Roman Holiday? Yeah, no. What was that? Might have been the name of the movie.
3 coins
okay, all right. But
3 coins in the fountain.
He said they neglected to buy the rights somehow from him, and every time they sang "Make It Mine," it made it his.
Yeah,
he did very well on that. All right, let's listen to Love Comes First. You stay on the line. Feel free to text while we're listening to your music. And we'll...
I'll be sweet in my text. I'll be nice.
Our friend Mark Winkler and Love Comes First on Raising the Standards.
Love comes first, with no introduction, unrehearsed. When you walked into my lonely life and changed my universe with your smile. Love comes first, like a rainstorm that has finally burst. There is nothing else in this whole world, 'cause only love can end this thirst. When it comes to love, what I'm thinking of is there's no second best. Baby, for me, problems disappear and the clouds are clear. When love is near, you're here. Love comes first, with its own seduction, writes a verse, makes me wanna sing. I'll sing along, I'll sing it from my heart, 'cause I love you. thinking of is there's no second best. Baby, for me, problems disappear and clouds all start to clear when love is near. You're here. Love comes first with no introduction, unrehearsed. When you walked into my lonely life and changed my universe with your love, with your smile, your love, with your laugh, with the way you touch my hand. Your love comes first. Your love comes first. Your love.
Well, I like that just fine. That is very nice, Mark.
Agreed.
Thank you. Thanks,
Who
Bill.
the great session players on that? Now,
Yes.
does Barbara choose them?
Okay, so this particular song, Barbara didn't produce. It was
Oh.
produced by the writer Dori Amarillo, and he picked a couple Brazilian session players that he works with, Ricky Pantoja and I forgot the other Brazilian guy. But Ricky was on the keyboard, and Dori was on guitar, and then we had Michael Stevers on, I think, flugelhorn, and it was wonderful. Great guys.
You know, Mark, it goes back to my question about which came first, the chicken or the egg. But
Yeah.
Had you not heard the music, you might not have had, because you have kind of a Brazilian rhythm in your voice to it.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't have imagined it because you heard the music. But had you been kicking the lyrics around a bit prior to the hearing the music?
No, not at all.
No, see.
No.
Now, put that the other way around. So you write the lyrics, and the guy comes back with the Brazilian tempo. Does that change your approach to it?
If he writes the music and it works with my rhythm, the rhythm of my lyrics, because everything has a rhythm,
Right?
and then it's fine. But if it's not working with my rhythm and I have to adjust my rhythm and I like his melody, I'll do it.
Okay.
I always go for if the melody's good, I will adjust my lyric for the melody most of the time, because melody is king.
As you described
melody is just great.
As you describe the process more and more, I'm convinced that you were right when you said they're both hard.
Yeah, they are both hard. I teach, Michael knows this, I don't know if you know it, Bill. I teach songwriting at UCLA Extension, and I usually start out with about 30 students, and after the first class, I lose about a third of them because they think songwriting is easy, and it's really not. I love it. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Yeah, you do make it sound fun. You don't make it sound easy, but you make it sound fun.
Oh yeah, it is fun, and sometimes it's easy. And honestly, writing this song was pretty easy. But I have other songs, and my co-writers can attest to it, that aren't so easy. I'll rewrite them like 16 times.
Now, I don't like the idea of choosing your co-writer by putting your car key in a fishbowl. That just that doesn't sound right.
I've had a few of those too. I've had a few of those guys. Oh my gosh.
Well, Bill, if you saw,
I actually love. Well,
no, I was just going to say, if Bill saw your last two texts, he'll understand why you don't teach civility.
Well, I thought I was on a roll there, so I was going to continue.
The remark was followed by a quick ha ha.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, let's get back to the songwriting. That
Sure.
I saw an interview with Seinfeld, and I did some stand-up comedy in my life. I liked eating better than performing, so I didn't stay in that business. But Seinfeld would talk about you could take, and it's true, you could take 10 years on a bit. I mean, you to get it absolutely right. And it's the kind of same thing.
Yeah.
You may have jotted down a lyric 20 years ago, and it's sitting around in your head, or it's in a drawer.
Oh, I've had those songs. I've had those. A matter of fact, there's a song on this new record that's one of those songs. I've had the lyrics, or a part of the lyrics for this song, Why Are People So Stupid, for about 20 years, 22 years. Because, people have been stupid for much longer than 22 years.
Yeah.
And without Mark, who could point it out?
I can attest to that.
That's right. So I had those lyrics for about quite a long time. Most of them. I keep updating them, because there's new stupidities every day,
Let me ask you a question about maturity and your voice over the years. How old were you? Carry the 7? No. How old were you when your first album came out?
32.
Okay, and I'm
31.
You're about my age, in your late 60s.
I'm 76.
Oh, okay. So you're a couple of years older than me. So I'll speak up.
Yeah,
Mark.
No,
no, but how are
Be
you?
Nice to me.
Are you? I didn't realize it was elder abuse. Are you happier with your voice? Do you say to yourself, because I listen to because I've been an admirer of yours for a long time, and I love the maturity in your voice, and
me too.
Yeah, but that's it's a very fine line, I'm assuming. Are you at a point where maybe you don't reach a note you used to reach?
No.
Good.
No, I'm a lucky guy. My voice. I never was on the road singing hard for many, many years.
Yeah.
Due to my lack of fame, to be blunt about it.
Yeah.
But the good side of it is that I've kept my voice, and I take singing lessons and I vocalize, and that helps. It really does.
And being a coach being a coach has to be really helpful too.
Yeah, and producing other singers, I produce singers, and I've learned so much from that, from just the producing side of it, in terms of how to sing. When you
choose,
so I have no problem about that.
Good. And you're happy with your voice?
I think it's better.
Yeah, I do. I agree. I agree. Do you find yourself, Mark, doing it? And I've often asked this of young jazz ingenues. Is there are certain tunes, the first which comes to mind, September of My Years or Lush Life, that when you're in your 20s, you feel kind of silly doing them. Are there certain tunes that standards, which you certainly continually give a nod to the Great American Songbook, are there certain tunes that you've done as of late that you wouldn't have done 25 years ago?
Oh, sure. I'm really enjoying that. On the last album, Hold On, it was a very good year.
Yeah.
And I never would have done that, in my 30s or my 40s. I needed to have some years behind me. And I'm looking for those tunes. There's a wonderful song I'm going to probably record called I Leave the Door All a Little Open. Mm-hmm. Freddie Cole did it.
Oh, really?
And it's a more mature tune. Yeah. I always leave the door a little open. Something like that.
Do you know?
I look for those tunes now.
The tune that Bill and I love, particularly the video, and we talked about it the last time you were on the air, is A Train in the Desert.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And That's
one of my favorites.
Oh, it's wonderful. And the production piece, but we had talked about that, and Bill, I think you'd pointed out, or Mark pointed it out, that wasn't it like some out of India, the video production was like $10 or something silly?
It wasn't $10. It was $345, but it was probably out of India. I think it was Don't laugh at my.
What was it called?
like
no, it was
I
called
don't-
something. You guys talked about it.
Well, it's Fiverr. It's
Yeah,
that's
a
it.
website called Fiverr, Fiverr, and it's basically young males who have possession of computers in areas where they need money desperately.
Yeah.
So you get these guys, and they're in Malaysia, or they're in Palestine, or they're in Timbuktu,
Right.
and you get some really good work from them.
Yeah, it's I just love the tune, and I love the production on the piece. It's funny.
Thank you.
My son does a lot of those things. You could take it. I'm sure you guys. To me, computers are a whole new thing.
Yeah.
But you could take a set of lyrics and plug it into a website or an app that will do it as a ballad. Will do it as Bob Dylan. Will do it as Sinatra. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And I wrote.
It is amazing, but it's very scary too.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
I know about it. Yeah, it's it's AI.
Yeah.
And I think my students are using it, and I'm using it. But thank God it writes terrible lyrics. At this point, I don't know what 2 years from now if it's going to be writing terrible lyrics. But the music that it comes up with is much better than the lyrics.
Yeah, that's true. And but if you give them lyrics, they will. You can tell them, sing this as Woody Guthrie, and they'll do it. I mean, it's
I
amazing.
personally eschew anything creative that comes from AI, and I know I'm in the minority, but when I learn something comes from AI, I go the other way because when the robots take over, I'm on their list of the first ones to kill because I've been an outspoken critic of just replacing humans in general.
Well, I will do you one up. I'm not sure.
I agree with
I'm
you.
not sure anything creative comes from AI. I think what you put into it is they take the creativity, and it makes a difference.
I agree with you, but not everybody does.
No. It's
No. I was very surprised this semester. My classes of students, young people in their 20s, they really don't like music AI.
Yeah.
They were very against it, and I was I was happy. I was very happy about it. At this point, the world is changing very fast, but it's definitely a part of the game. And the thing I've learned being in the business for almost 50 years. Is things change, and you either change with it or you get left behind. So there's things about AI I like, and there's things about AI I don't like.
Well,
but I agree with you, Bill.
Good.
What I admire, sure, maybe he'll go to bat for you with the robots. By the way, what I admire about you, and the list is legion, my friend, is the fact that you don't do the tracks and stuff. Now, as a consumer and a listener of music, I probably can't tell the difference. But from the standpoint, an emotional standpoint, the whole idea of the musicians and the vocalists, like Sinatra at Capitol, being in the same room is so wonderful to me.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And
thank you. Sometimes, most of the time, it works great. Most of the time, I've had a couple of car crashes.
Yeah.
We once got a little too ambitious a couple of albums ago, and we had like a little big band and me and the rhythm section, and it just was like a frat house on Sunday night. It just got crazy.
Yeah.
And we missed some things. I think the trombone players they'd gone outside a couple too many times.
That's right.
But most of the time it works.
The bowl full of edibles probably was a bad idea.
That was a bad idea.
That was a bad idea. Well, speaking of songs, Chestnuts that have been around for years. You have one on this CD, and the tune is More Than You Know, and it's just a lovely song. Who wrote that?
Oh, wow!
No,
I knew you were going to ask me.
I wasn't. I should have known.
Vincent. No, I usually know. I'm the guy that Edward Eliscu, Billy Rose, but the guy who wrote the tune, his name is eluding me. So Billy Rose put his name on it. I don't think he wrote anything. Edward Eliscu wrote the lyric, and I think it was Vincent Human.
Okay.
Anyway, it's a beautiful song. And can I tell you why I wrote it? Why I put it on the record? Okay. So as you know, Michael, my husband, who you knew, Richard Del Belso, he passed away about 10 years ago. And this was one of his favorite songs. And about 3 years ago, on the date of his death, I woke up. I was listening to my jazz station in LA, and they were playing the song. And to me, it was like Richard saying hello to me, saying, here I am. And I thought, first of all, it's got a beautiful melody. And so I thought, I got to record this song. So that's why. I never record anything that I don't feel strongly about. I mean, I know what the emotional through line is of everything I sing.
Yeah. And if it doesn't evoke emotion within you, it's not likely to work with the listener.
I don't do it.
That's right.
I don't do it. And sometimes I work with people, Michael and Bill, and I say, oh, what does this song mean to you? And they look at me like, what are you talking about? I was in the studio with this girl, and we were doing this song, and I asked her, and she got mad at me. She goes, well, I don't think I have to tell you what the song's about. I said, well, I'm not getting anything from you, And I said, can you tell me? And the song was The Shadow of Your Smile.
Right.
And I looked at her and I said, I recorded this song with David Benoit, and here's why I recorded it. And I brought her to tears telling her. Yeah. And I said, what's your story? And she didn't have a story. Yeah. And, you got to know why you're singing something.
I've always wondered about this, and I asked the aforementioned Giacomo Gates, who's a very, very good friend, about
He's great, by the way.
And who, very similar to you, teaches vocalese, teaches the class.
Oh.
But I've often wondered, what do you call when there's, for instance, The Shadow of Your Smile, one day we walked along the sand one day in early spring. You held a piper in your hand.
You held a piper in your hand.
Just broken away. Now I can remember many days and many lonely miles, the echoes of a piper song, The Shadow of Your Smile. What do you call that? Giacomo said that's the verse. It is the verse.
That's the verse.
But I thought of the verse. Okay, go ahead.
It has a definition. In a verse chorus song, it has a different function than in an AABA Great American Songbook song. So in the verse, go on.
No, so there's a Somebody I'm Longing to See is the verse. From
that's
Someone to Watch Over Me.
Someone to Watch Over Me.
Right, but is that the verse?
The Shadow of Your Smile When You Were Gone.
Right.
Will color all my dreams and light.
Right, but what I'm asking, the intro, or that's the verse.
That's the
to
verse.
Someone to Watch Over Me. There's a certain someone.
There's a somebody.
Longing to
that's
see.
the verse too.
All right. Interesting. Yeah. And that was a very Broadway thing.
That's what they did in those days.
To introduce
they wrote, and it's really from operetta and opera.
Okay.
From the recitative, because in a lot of the American pop music in the early 20th century was written by immigrants, and they listened to operettas, and there was something known as the recitative. So they adapted it to popular song and called it the verse.
All right. Well,
because in an opera, you'll have a guy say, they'll do little recitatives between the arias.
Well, the proof to...
Did I lose you?
No, not at all.
Yes, you lost me.
The robots got him.
Basically, the robots, they're gonna take care of it. Bill, don't worry.
It's like when I read the Wikipedia page on what the hook of a song is. Yeah. I knew less than I did before I started, and basically anything could be the hook. So I never learned it.
You got it.
That's right.
You got it. Anything that sticks in your mind.
Yeah.
But it has to be if you're talking about the hook, you have to have a hook in the chorus of the tune. Generally, the title of the tune, or something in the chorus, or in an AABA song, like The Way We Were, the title of the song, or something in the A.
Yeah.
The hook generally isn't in the bridge, but it can be anywhere.
Yeah.
Be. A hook can't be anywhere. It has to be in the chorus or in the A.
And now he's lost me as well. But we turn to a standard and a classic, More Than You Know, from the CD Love Comes First, and it's fairly clear that it's more than we know.
Yeah.
Is what he just explained. So Mark Winkler on Raising the Standards.
Okay. Thank you.
Whether you are here or yonder, whether you are false or true, whether you remain or wander, I'm growing fonder of you. Even though your friends forsake you, even though you don't succeed, wouldn't I be glad to take you, give you the break you need? More than you know, more than you know, girl of my heart, I love you so. Lately I find you're on my mind, more than you know. Whether you're right, whether you're wrong, girl of my heart, I'll string along. You need me so, more than you'll ever know. Loving you the way that I do, there's nothing I can do about it. Loving may be all you can give, but baby, I can't live without it. Oh, how I'd cry, oh, how I'd cry if you got tired and said goodbye. More than I'd show, more than you'll ever know. Loving you the way that I do, there's nothing I can do about it. Loving may be all you can give, baby, I can't live without it. Oh, how I cry, oh, how I cry if you got tired and said goodbye. More than I show, more than you'll ever know. More than you know. More than you know. More than you know.
Now, Mark, that has a bit of a Brazilian feel to it, kind of a wild Gilberto feel about it.
Yeah, it does.
Interesting. That song was introduced. Someone found Wikipedia while we were on hold. The Broadway musical "Great Day," where it was sung by Mayo Mathot. It was also popularized on the stage and radio by Jane Froman. But, and you may remember this from Funny Lady, Streisand sang it and had a hit on it.
Yes.
And the Fabulous Baker Boys, Michelle Pfeiffer, sang it. Lovely tune.
Yeah, it's a standard.
It is a standard.
Been done, and Ella did a great version of it. Frank Sinatra did a great version of it. Yeah. It's just got a beautiful melody. I just love this melody.
Actually, you know who did a nice version, I believe, was Steve Lawrence as well.
Oh, yeah. He's so underrated. He's so
absolutely.
Great. I love Steve.
Absolutely. And one of the great songs, and we did it on Weekend Liner Notes, we did the Broadway version of it when he appeared, is A Room Without Windows.
Oh, I love that song.
There, you ought to do that.
I should do that song.
That's a great idea.
I'm going to do it.
All right. Now,
Michael, you gave me one of my best songs, Sweet Kentucky Ham.
Yes.
Man, that was your suggestion.
Or
I still do it. I love that song.
As Gates says, it's not really ham. I go, okay, Giacomo, I know. Anyway, hey, we're up against the clock. I highly recommend folks downloading the CD, and we didn't get to what stupid people say. But is that what it is?
Oh,
why? So, but we'll get to it.
Why are people so stupid?
Why are people so stupid? We'll get to that next week or in a couple of weeks.
Okay, and if the lyrics could last for 20 years in his head, they can last a little longer.
We can wait a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
folks want to download the album all the usual ways, right?
Yeah, I'm on everything.
You're on
ever think of.
Now, what if someone
Spotify, Apple.
Now, but what if you want, you're kind enough to send me a hard copy. If you want to buy a hard copy, how do you go about that these days?
Amazon.
Okay.
Amazon has the hard copy.
And do you sell at your shows?
Yes, I do. And I'm going to do a show August 9th in Los Angeles with the wonderful singer Claire Martin. We're doing a show together.
Now, you're doing a lot of shows with Cheryl Benteen, Claire, and you just did one with, who else did you just do one with?
I forgot.
Yeah. She was wonderful.
Yeah, I love singing with people.
Yeah.
She was wonderful, but I forgot.
That's right. Well, you are wonderful, my friend. Your website, if people want to find out more and see something about your background that was actually typed when you were still cognizant, so you have a lot of memories.
Yeah.
So,
no, I do. Yeah, MarkWinklerMusic.com.
It is always great fun talking to you. And what else? Go ahead.
Thank you, Michael, and thank you, Bill. And I hope the robots don't get you.
They'll get me eventually.
They'll get you. They'll get you. And,
they're going to get all of us, but we're going to have fun before they do.
But they're going to get Bill first. we can hide out a while, Mark. But we're going to be okay.
You need to get a hold of your website person. Unless I don't know.
Okay, Bill, you caught it. My website is down right now.
Okay,
I admit. I admit it.
Sure.
You caught it.
I like to link to our...
Okay, bye, Michael.
40,000 hits. He tells us it's down. I love it. Hey, have a great day. Thank you, brother. We'll talk soon.
I had a great time, Michael. Thank you.
All right.
So
bye-bye.
long.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I really like him.
Yeah, he's good.
I had him 2 or 3 times in Los Gatos. He's such a good guy. All right, we got time for liner notes?
Yeah, I think we can do that.
Okay. All right. Today... hang on. I got it written down here somewhere. Oh, I'm stalling now to the temperature. Today, an instrumental version of a song that's quite personal to me by a wonderful artist, Mundell Lowe. Now, you may not have heard his name, but if you're a jazz fan, you've no doubt heard his work. One of a handful of go-to jazz guitar players in the 50s, Lowe recorded with pretty much everyone. Benny Carter, Miles, Ella, Billy, Johnny Hodges, Peggy Lee, Dinah Washington, both Dorseys, Charlie Parker, and Bill Evans. Busy fellow, huh? As a session player, one is known by the company they keep, and that's some pretty good company. Speaking of Bill Evans, today's tune, Waltz for Debbie, was written in 1956 with lyrics by a late friend of mine, Gene Lees, who was inspired the tune by Evans' 3-year-old niece, Debbie, whom he often took to the beach. In her own secret world, populated by dolls and clowns and a prince and a big purple bear. I read the lyrics at my daughter's wedding, and there wasn't a dry eye in the house, starting with my own. Even sans the words, the song is lovely, and to hear it in the hands of someone as talented as Mundell, it still really hits home. Liv's my favorite girl, unaware of the worried frowns that we weary grown-ups all wear. Enjoy. He was a marvelous player, Mundell Lowe. I last saw him. He passed away, I think, 2000, early 2000s. And I had a client when I was at Caramel called Casa del Zorro, which was a very cool place down by the Salton Sea in near Palm Springs.
How could they not be cool with a name like that?
Oh, and it was so hip. And my son and I, when he was just a little kid, were there, and Mundell was playing this little gig in the 15 people.
Yeah.
And he was special. He was a great player.
They're definitely fawning on him in the comments for that video.
Yeah, he is great. Anyway, that was a good show. Mark Winkler is so much fun.
Yeah, he is.
And he is. I wish he'd come up here more. I had to hire him twice to get him up to Northern California. Yeah, he plays Catalina, a lot of the LA clubs, but I wish he'd come up. Good friend of Judy Wexler's.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So Judy's much nicer.
I like her too.
But yeah, she's much more pleasant. But anyway, thanks to Mark. He's such a good guy. Anyway, that's it. And what we coming up in a few weeks? We're going to do, let me see what I got coming up on here. Well, let's see. Lauren Monroe, whom you know from Raven Drum Foundation,
okay,
is going to be at the Coamba next month. We'll talk about that show coming up. Maybe we'll get Rick Allen, her husband, who the drummer for Def Leppard.
Right. Was she in the studio once?
Yeah. No, she was not. She did a phone in with Rachel and I.
Okay, I'm remembering wrong.
We may be able to get her up here
good.
in the studio, which would be great. We're also going to talk to Bobby Young, who's the director of the Monterey Jazz Festival, which is just around the corner. We'll remember, and this is coming up next month, we'll remember the great Clive Davis, and I hope to get him in studio with you and I, Sean Tucker. And if you don't know Sean Tucker, folks, he is an absolute legend in the aerobatics field. Flew a plane for Oracle for years, a plane that is now in the National
I've seen that plane.
Air and Space Museum.
Is it bright red?
Yeah, it's Oracle written on it. Yeah. And the guy just has the best stories in the world, and you will love it. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Him next month, and further down the road, I'll be headed to New York, and we'll do some interviews back there with some jazz players.
And I'll get more food pictures from there.
Exactly. As always, this show has been for Mark, and that A-Train is, where is that? Is that down the track? There it is. The show has been for Georgianne, for Mark, and for you.
You should get off the track.
She should. That's right. We got tied on that. Till the next time we all get together and raise the standards, I'm Jacoby. I'll see you soon.
Should take a train. You get to where you're going in a hurry. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Now it's coming. Can't you hear the rails go humming? If you should miss the A train, it's the quickest way to get to Harlem.